but I do think coding will be relegated to hobbyists as AI gets better, as the tooling gets better, as our methodologies and our workflows start to solidify and get better. You've got spec-driven development at the moment, and context engineering and all this kind of stuff. I do see a future where writing code is not the outcome. Saying that, what's his name? Code Garden or something like this did release a video saying that he's done with like AI coding and that he wants to take a break from it because he's not getting fulfillment out of the AI doing the work, and that is totally fine.
I wouldn't 100% agree with that, by the way. Driving a car will become something for hobbyists.
I think you're describing exactly the same thing. The goal is exactly the same. It's something in the middle to get to the outcome.
Yeah.
Idea to product.
Yes and no. That's where I would disagree. That it seems like with coding, it might seem like that we just want a outcome, like a product as an outcome, and however we get there, it doesn't matter. Like if you code it or build it with Webflow, which is like a UI for code, or you just vibe it shouldn't matter. But I think there is like more into it. That's where I would disagree. So for the first part of like building products that are mostly user facing, I agree that it's like going to die. Like this way of writing code is going to disappear, but we still have to develop a lot, like for the infrastructure, and those will continue to use like coders. Like imagine from CPU architecture, like the things that teams at ARM do. I don't know much about them, but I know enough that these things won't be like replaced by AI, will be assisted, yes, but I don't think these are things, because these are so low level. And when I say low level, I mean in programming sense of things, low level, so also complex, and they are the mistakes that you might make will be they are going to be far more important. So you cannot have like mistakes, like because like on that architecture level, you have to optimize for the smallest things, and there are, from what I understand, a lot of work to be done. We are nowhere near being perfect there, so we need to optimize those like lower levels. And we are talking about AI taking over coding. We are talking about the upmost level, which is right now we are talking mostly about front end, which is like the most exposed version of coding, and also the most amount of code for it exists publicly for AI to learn from it. And the deeper we go, the more important the work gets, and also the less code is available, and the more professional and like very you have to be an expert in that area to do meaningful work. So I think that will stay for a long time.
Yeah, I guess I could have saved you an explanation there and saying, yeah, I'm strictly talking about software development. Of course, there's going to need AI is not going to take away from code in general. I'm talking about like software engineering, and you'll always get those people who want to go and tinker and get, in the context of software engineering, there will be people who still want to get down as close to the bare metal. It's not, because it's still abstracted.
Yeah. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.